I didn't even realize when I changed so much, but it's as though a part of me transformed the moment I met you. You taught me that love is more than just words. It's the feeling that comes alive in every little moment we share. I never saw it coming, the way my life began to shift so naturally. It's funny how love doesn't announce itself. It quietly takes root in your heart, and before you know it, you can't imagine life without it. Somewhere along the way, I became someone new, someone better, someone who believes in the power of love, who has found their home in the way you make me feel. I didn't even realize it was happening, but now I can't imagine living without you. When I think back to who I was before we met, I barely recognize that person. Your love has changed me in ways I couldn't have imagined, and yet it feels like it's been with me all along. I look at how far I've come, how much I've changed, and I realize now it's because you've been the light that guided me. Love has a way of transforming you, even when you don't notice it happening. Change isn't always something we can see happening in real time. It's subtle, almost imperceptible. But when I look at myself now and how deeply I feel for you, I realize the shift that occurred, one that brought me closer to you, to us. Sometimes the most profound changes happen without us even realizing it. And now, looking at how deeply I love you, I understand that it's because of you. You have transformed me in ways I never imagined. I didn't realize when the transformation started, when love entered my life and began reshaping everything. But now I see that all along, you've been the reason behind the changes that have made me the person I am today. There are times when life just happens, and in the middle of it, we change, grow, and evolve, often without even noticing it. But in you, I found the person who brought all of that out of me, and I didn't even realize how much I needed you until it was already too late. You know, love has a way of sneaking up on you. One day you're simply living your life, and then, without even noticing it, everything changes because you realize that this love is the most important thing you've ever known. I didn't even realize when I changed so much, when my heart grew in ways I never thought possible. But every time you smile, every moment with you, I'm reminded of how deeply I've fallen for you. In the blink of an eye, love can shift everything about you, from your thoughts to your heart. I didn't even realize when I changed, but I know that everything I feel now has everything to do with you. There was no sudden shift or a noticeable turning point, just a quiet realization that my life would never be the same once love entered the picture. And that love, my love, is you. I didn't see it happening. Change, love, growth. Everything happened so slowly that I barely noticed. But now I'm so deeply in love with you, and I can see how much I've changed because of it. You were always there, but I didn't realize how much you would become a part of me until I woke up one day and found myself deeply in love with you. I changed, and I didn't even realize it was happening. The best changes in life are the ones that happen without warning, the ones that catch you by surprise. You brought that kind of change into my life, and with it, I found a love I never imagined possible. It's amazing how love works its way into your heart, gradually transforming you into someone who has learned to appreciate things differently. I didn't even realize how much I had changed until you showed me the true meaning of love. I always thought I knew who I was until you came into my life and made me realize how much I still had to discover. I didn't even realize how much I had changed, but your love helped me grow in ways I never expected. Sometimes the changes are so subtle that we don't notice them. But when I look back at the way my heart feels for you now, I see how deeply love has transformed me. I look at who I am today, and I can see how love has slowly reshaped me into someone better, someone who is learning to embrace the beauty of life and love. It's funny, I didn't even realize it was happening. Love changes you in the quietest, most beautiful way. And I didn't even realize it at first. But now I can see how much I've grown, how much I've changed because of you. Sometimes we don't notice the small changes happening within ourselves until they've already become a part of us. And as I stand here, realizing how much love has shifted my soul, I see that you are the one who made all of this possible. I didn't even realize when my heart began to change, when my world began to shift. But now I see it clearly. Your love has made me into someone I never thought I could be, and I love you for it.